Church announcements, and today we're talking about career conversations. We're still very much in the season where people are setting goals, and you may have set some career goals for yourself. I don't want to add more things for you to do, but I do want to ask a question. How often are you having career conversations with your manager? You're probably saying to yourself, Maisha, I talk to my manager all the time. To that, I would say, you are probably having work conversations, which are very different from career conversations. Work conversations often stem around things like workload, tasks, capacity, deadline, whether you need support, whether you're getting the information that you need to actually accomplish the project that is in your hands or in your lap. Those can happen daily, those can happen weekly, sometimes they happen bi-weekly. A career conversation is an elevated conversation. So rather than looking at what's on your plate, it is actually looking out into the future, anywhere from 6 to 12 to 18 months. Why is this important? Because as I have said thousands of times now, your boss does not know what you do. They also don't know what you want to do. And it's important that you learn how to communicate that with regular frequency and with consistency. This is important because as opportunities come up throughout the year, whether those are for promotion or specific project assignments or recognition, you want to be top of mind for your direct line manager. I've seen this work for some of my clients who were very clear starting in their annual review. So they used their review to not only talk about what they had done the year prior, but to set the stage for what they wanted to be doing moving forward and where they saw themselves in the company. And what happened over the course of a year is I think mid-year they actually were recognized and got a raise. And then at the end of the year, they were recognized and got another raise. Doing this doesn't always result in getting a raise, but what it does do is raise your visibility. So at a minimum, you should be having these kind of conversations once a quarter, or you could be having them as frequently as every other month. I don't think you need to do this every single time you meet with your manager. You will become a pest, and I don't want you to be a pest. I want you to be elevated as a professional and as a rising star within your firm. Trust me when I tell you, your manager will actually appreciate you being transparent and forthcoming. For them, what they hear is this is an employee who's committed to the firm and wanting to grow here. They can begin to see how the resources within the organization align with your path. That could be training, that could be certifications, it could be that you need specific exposure to people or departments. And if they're supportive of you, they can also start to put together a plan that helps that work. The reason why this works really well is because over a course of time, you can actually begin to fill in blanks and ask the questions that you need to ask to have your own information filled in to see how that opportunity is actually moving forward and if it's going to be a possibility. So, with all the goals that you have, this is one that I really want you to stick to.